Hi, my name is Barbara and I'm the Adult Services Librarian at the North Brunswick Library. And today I'm going to read to you the introduction of the book Joy at Work. This book is by Marie Kondo and she is the author of The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. And I highly suggest that you read that one first before you read this one. This book is also, there's a co-author, and his name is Scott Sonnenschein, and he is the author of the book Stretch. Okay, so let's get started. Joy at Work, Organizing Your Professional Life. Before I read the introduction, I'd like to read to you the notes to the reader. Although we collaborated on the entire contents of this book, each of us took primary responsibility for half of the writing. Marie's voice is in the introduction and chapters 1, 2, 3, and 11. Her name is at the top of those pages. Scott's voice is in chapters 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and his name is at the top of those pages. You will also find boxes within each chapter containing the voice of the person not primarily writing that chapter. The stories and examples from this book are from real people. Sometimes the names have been altered for readability and to protect their identities. Okay, so moving on to the introduction of Joy at Work. Is your desk always buried under piles of documents? Yikes! Where's the report I have to submit tomorrow? Do you have a never-ending backlog of emails no matter how often you check them? About that email I sent you yesterday. What email? Is your schedule packed with appointments with people you don't even want to see? Are you carrying on like this every day because you've forgotten what you really wanted to do? Do you find it hard to make decisions? Are you asking yourself, is this all life's about? Just checking things off a to-do list? Isn't there some way to restore order to my job, my career, my life? If any of these apply to you, there's one solution: tidying up. This book is not just about how to tidy up your workspace. It's about how to put in order both the physical and non-physical aspects of your job, including your digital data, time, decision-making, and networks, and how to spark joy in your career. Many people feel defeated at the mere suggestion of tidying up. I can't possibly make time for that. I'm far too busy already, they protest. There are too many decisions I need to make to even think of tidying, some say, while others claim, I've already tried it. I sorted all my documents, and now they're just a mess again. Quite a few people don't believe they can find joy in their job. I'm stuck in useless meetings all day long. Tidying's never going to change that, they insist. Besides, too many things are out of my hands. There's no way work can be joyful. In fact, however, it's tidying up properly that makes it possible to spark joy at work. Since the age of 5, I've been fascinated by tidying. I pursued this subject right through my school years and went on to take my first steps as a tidying consultant at the age of 19 while still at university. The KonMari method arose from my experiences of teaching people how to tidy up. My approach has two distinct features. It's simple but effective, ensuring you'll never revert to clutter, and it uses a unique selection criterion, choosing what sparks joy. When we ask ourselves, does this spark joy? We reconnect with our inner self and discover what's really important to us. The result is a lasting change in behavior that sets life on a positive track. I introduced this method in The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Translated into 40 languages, it has sold a combined total of more than 12 million copies. For the past few years, I've been busy sharing my method worldwide. During this process, one question has come up repeatedly. How can we tidy up the workspace and spark joy at work? Most people see me as a specialist in tidying homes, not as someone with expertise in tidying workspaces, let alone in career development. While working for a Japanese company, however, I spent most of my spare time teaching company executives how to tidy their offices. Even people at the firm where I worked began asking me for advice. It was because I became so busy with these lessons that I finally decided to quit my job and launch my career as an independent consultant. My trained consultants continue to offer lessons and lectures on tidying the workplace using the KonMari method. They share with each other the knowledge and experience they gain and fine-tune the content accordingly. Through this process, it has become clear how much tidying the workplace improves performance and enhances the joy we get from our work. For example, clients have told us that it has boosted their sales performance by as much as 20%, increased efficiency to the point where they were able to leave work 2 hours earlier, and helped them to reassess the meaning of their job, rekindling their passion for it. We've seen countless examples of how tidying up can improve one's work life, both materially and psychologically. Just as tidying the home sparks joy in our lives, tidying the workplace sparks joy in our work, helping us to become more organized and achieve better results. This book introduces the secrets of that process. Of course, not everything at work can be evaluated on the basis of whether it sparks joy. There are company rules to follow, superiors who make decisions that affect our work, and coworkers with whom we collaborate. Nor is tidying our physical workplace enough to make our jobs go smoothly. We can truly spark joy in our work life only when we have put every aspect of it in order, including emails, digital data, work-related tasks, and meetings. That's where my co-author Scott comes in. As an organizational psychologist and a chaired business school professor at Rice University, Scott has been at the forefront of research to create more rewarding and joyful careers. His work covers a broad range of subjects, including how to achieve a more positive and meaningful work life, become more effective and productive at work, and problem solve in business. Based on the results of this research, his best-selling book, Stretch, shows how we can find success and satisfaction at work by making better use of what we already have, whether skills, knowledge, or items. All this makes him a leading expert on how to spark joy at work. Throughout this book, Scott provides cutting-edge scientific research and data on tidying and provides practical lessons on tidying up the non-physical aspects of his work. In Chapter 1, we share data related to tidying that we're sure will get you motivated. Chapters 2 and 3 cover how to tidy your workspace. Chapters 4 through 9 look at tidying digital data, time, decisions, networks, meetings, and teams. Chapter 10 covers how to multiply the impact of tidying at your company. The final chapter transcends the framework of tidying, suggesting actions you can take to spark even more joy in your daily work and the type of mindset and approach that lead to a joyful career. This chapter includes stories from my own experiences that are intended to get you thinking about how you can spark joy in your work life. We hope you'll use this book as the master key to a joyful career. Okay, so that's the end of the introduction to the book, and I'm going to stop there. So again, the title is Joy at Work, and I've almost finished this book, and I'm going to return it to the library so that you can borrow it, or do place a hold on it right now if you can. And I hope you get a chance to read it soon. Take care. Bye.